Imagine standing in a dark room. Right in front of you is the one person you love the most. And then, they ask you to do something you never imagined you could agree to. Give up your dream? Betray your values? Lie? Hurt someone? Would you? Kill? This isn't a movie. These are real choices people have made. And today, we're asking one question. What won't you do for love? And trust me, the answer is never easy. Before we ask what won't you do for love, we have to ask, what is love? Really? And does it have boundaries? Love isn't just warm feelings or butterflies in your stomach. Psychologists say love is a mix of attachment, commitment, and passion. And there are many forms of love: romantic, parental, platonic, etc. Soft background music with visuals of different types of love. Mother and child, friends laughing, a couple embracing. Each type of love makes us act differently. Some love builds, while some love destroys. Cut 2. A tearful face, whispering, I did everything and lost everything. 1. He robbed a bank for her. A young man in his 20s robbed a bank in Texas to buy an expensive engagement ring for his girlfriend. He was caught 4 days later. 2. He abandoned his faith. A man in India left his religion and his family to be with a woman from a different faith. They broke up within a year. 3. Prison break for love. A woman fell in love with a criminal behind bars and helped him escape. They were caught in a high-speed police chase. These people weren't insane. They were in love, but does love justify everything? There's a big difference between true love and toxic love. Toxic love makes you shrink. It forces you to betray your own values. It thrives on fear, not safety. Montage of people in toxic relationships. A girl crying in a dark room. A guy being emotionally blackmailed, signs of toxic love. Constant control, threats, and manipulation. From friends and family guilt tripping. That's why boundaries in love aren't optional. They're essential. There's a difference between sacrifice and self-destruction. People sacrifice time, money, energy for those they love. But some go further, giving up their identity, dignity, and future. Real testimonials. I quit my dream job for him. I cut ties with my parents because of her. I lost myself. If a relationship costs you your soul, it's not love. South Korea, they celebrate a 100 days of love anniversary with symbolic gifts and deep emotional gestures. China, some young men donate blood or plasma to afford expensive gifts for their girlfriends on Valentine's Day. African tribes. In certain tribes, people undergo painful rituals, like scarring or tattooing to prove their love. Voiceover culture shapes how we love, but the question is always the same. What would you do for love? And more importantly, what won't you do? Love is powerful, but it must be human, healthy, and respectful. Love the person in front of you, but don't lose yourself along the way. Help them grow, but don't destroy your future for them. Sacrifice, but never put your dignity under someone's feet. Final clips. A smiling woman, surrounded by friends. A young man restarting his career after leaving a toxic relationship. A mother hugging her child and saying, I thought love was weakness, but it's strength. What won't you do for love? The answer isn't cold or cruel. The answer is, I won't destroy myself to prove I love someone else, and that is the strongest kind of love.